This world is tough, and it's not set up for people of color to win.
Award-winning director Spike Lee spent his 30-year career making films that force audiences to look at what they don't want to face. Lee examined America's racial history through a modern lens with films like BlacKkKlansman.
My mouth to God's ears, I really hate those black rats. And anyone else, really, that doesn't have pure white Aryan blood running through their veins.
Celebrated black achievement and its complications with Malcolm X.
You're not an American. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us.
And told stories that exposed tensions and inspired social change with Do the Right Thing.
Hey, Sal, how come you got no brothers up on the wall here?
You want brothers on the wall? Get your own place. You can do what you want to do.
Lee grew up in Brooklyn, New York, and says the borough continues to influence his career and movies.
And the Lees were first black family moving to Cobble Hill, Brooklyn. And so we were called every type of N-word. Growing up in that neighborhood, a lot of my friends were Italian American. Now, they weren't the ones that called me a moolie, but the seeds, even before I knew what filmmaking was, the seeds were implanted, and that ended up being Do the Right Thing.
Who told you to step on my sneakers? Who told you to walk on my side of the block? Who told you to be in my neighborhood?
Tackling the themes of gentrification, police brutality, and poverty. Lee says that although films like Do the Right Thing were made 35 years ago, the issues at the heart of them are still prevalent today.
When I wrote that script in 1988, and we shot in 1989, I never thought there would be a black president. So there are a lot of things that have happened, which are great. At the same time, when you watch Do the Right Thing now, and you see the murder of Ray Rahim, we've seen that happen far too many times.
Lee has won numerous awards, but it took decades after his first major film to win an Academy Award in Best Writing for the BlacKkKlansman.
Do the Right Thing and BlacKkKlansman were not the first films in the history of Hollywood that did not win Best Picture. In the long run, I feel, if you put in the work, you're going to get your acclaim, whether you win an award or not.
To Lee, acclaim isn't about awards. It's about impact. It's knowing he's made a positive change in someone's life.
When people say, I went to Howard, I went to Fisk, I went to FAMU, I went to Morgan State, any Astoria Black College, said because of you, because of school days. They're like, I didn't even know there were black schools. That's more important than Academy Award.
Lee, a proud graduate of Morehouse College, says young people of color have to make their own way, that sitting back and waiting for fate to take its course simply isn't an option. He says you have to work hard.
You gotta bust your butt. If you really want it, you gotta go get it. All the other stuff you heard, you gotta put the work in.